on, my friends, welcome back. I'm Chisco Gaming, and in today's video, sponsored by the makers of Whiteout Survival, we're gonna do the gem spending day in the Thanksgiving event. Oh, baby. Now look, every time this event shows up, which happens, like once a month, we get a gem spending day. Use gems, get points. Now, if you are a mid to high spender in the game, this is when you dump all your gems. And even if you were a lower spender, some amount of gems into things that you need, probably VIP, to progress higher and higher, gets you a lot of value. Now, that's really your starting point. If you need VIP and you're not VIP 12, to me, that feels like a top priority. But once you've done this, then you know, if you're subscribed to my channel, that I like to dump all my gems into the shop over here. Swing on over to the right. We go to the gem shop and we just buy the wild marks, man. The wild marks have served me well. I get a lot of stats out of this. I think that's the way to go in terms of value. And, you know, look, every time we get a new pet, you're going to need more wild marks. So the common wild marks seem to not go out of style. The latest pet for me is in a pretty decent spot. But some of the other ones that I've got are lagging behind it by a long shot. All right. So, you know, I'm doing well, but we need more of them. So let's go do this thing, shall we? We swing back over here. King of Meadows. There's other things you could do, but you do these things, it's going to harm your prep. Hero Gear Essence Stones on this day harms your prep. Widgets harms your prep. Gems is the thing you can do that doesn't harm your SVS prep in any way. The other stages where you can get a lot of points without harming your prep is your gold key opening right over here. All right. But let's go now and let's spend the old gemmies. Talk about what I would expect from it. We'll swing on over. How many gems should I spend even? Sheesh. So I have 844,000. How low should I go? I think I could go down to 140,000 gems, but before I do that, obviously the VIP shop. Should have mentioned this, but I'm going to pick up the stam cans over here. Don't have to think about that too much. I'm going to pick up the XP components. I'm going to grab the advanced wild marks. And I'm going to grab the frontier supplies. Now we're going to do a check, okay? And by the way, if I was being really slick, what I could do is go over to Alliance Mobilization. Oh, that's a nice quest I already have there. This one for the training, that's a nice one. What I could do is I can get the spend 50,000 gems quest. That gets me 810 points. I mean, it's a small amount of points, but it's more points than the other quest I would have done. So it doesn't make as cool of a thumbnail or whatever, but that's fine. We should just do what's best. Gosh darn it. So I'm going to slam this custom exclusive mission. 50,000 gems. Let's do it. And whew. In terms of VIP shop, by the way, you could get the advanced teleporters. I have 311. I feel like I'm chilling. How I have accumulated that many is honestly beyond me. And then we can do a check here. I got 6 of these, 6 of those, 7 of those. I mean, 6 of these. I'm good on buffs. 6 of those and 11 of these. I don't know when I got so many. I can't believe I have this many still. But okay, so I don't need those, clearly. Clearly, that's not my need. So instead, I think we just do everything in the shop over here? Question mark? I think that's the play. Sheesh. Okay. Well, let's do 700,000 gems worth. I can do that pretty comfortably, right? Don't have to overthink it. I could go lower. Do I need him for a wheel or anything crazy anytime soon? I mean, if I was feeling really spicy, I just go down to like 800,000 gems. All right, let's do 750,000 gems. 750. I'm going to buy more gems in the coming days anyways, right? I just don't want to be out. So, yeah, we'll do the 750,000 gems. That gives me 1,500 common wild marks. That's a lot to work with. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. I'm going to take a picture. All right, here we go. 750,000 gems. You don't say. That's a big transaction, huh? Take another picture of that bad boy. All right. Here it is. Boom. I always worry I'm going to buy the wrong thing. And I even got some quest credit for Alliance mobilization. I knew I wasn't going to have another spot behind there because my 200% quest was buying a $50 bundle. Now, a couple other places you can spend gems. I'm sure you know this, but you can swing on over here and you get your challenge attempts. You can swing on over to the shop, the mystery shop. I like to do some refreshes in here. So we get a peek here. There's a lot of free items you can have show up. So on a day like today, I'll take, 50% off on widgets. It's hard to argue with that. And I'll keep refreshing this. And I'll even gem refresh a bunch. See, looking for free stuff. Free. This is a decent use of gems, right? Technically, that thing was worth 5,000 gems at VIP shop prices, right? So I could spend gems here. When I talked to Skillet last, this was a long time ago, I think he said he would refresh up to the 1,000 gems. Because again, you get a free item and suddenly you've made it back. If you're getting widgets, it's also value. I'm getting cooked though. So, okay, I got an essence stone. Well, I mean, that's something anyways, right? All right, from here, there's one other spot. You could drop a few gems. It's this shop over here. Look. There's not a lot that I'm buying for gems in this shop anymore, and I get why people said buying these purple manuals at the start of the game were a big waste of gems. But, live and learn. Okay, so we can go in here, and you get some refreshes for free, but the chase thing that people look for when they do their refreshes in here is going to be the teleports. That's the big one. I also buy the VIP at a discount. I don't know. It's such a small amount of gems anyways. I think it kind of doesn't matter very much. But you're looking to get teleports here and exchange resources for them. That's the chase. So we'll see if we can get that. I typically gem until it costs 200 gems a pop, but I suspect it's probably worth going even further. I just don't know that I have the patience for it most days, truth be told. Okay, there we go. 100 gems. Now the refresh is 200. We didn't get any teleports. Most days I kind of don't. But theoretically, I got some extra resource value out of all that anyways, right? So it ends up being worth a few speeds. And there you go. There's probably a few other outlets for dropping your gems. I mean, do I want to gem speed ups in here? You could debate it, for sure. It's debatable. I don't know. I mean, it's gems for stats. It all is trying to get, gems converted into stats in some way. I think the wild marks are the better conversion than the speed ups. Speed ups do give me stats, obviously, but it takes a lot of speeds to get stats for me these days. I'm also sitting on enough speeds. I think I'm okay, right? I think I'm okay. 152 days of generals, 200 training, 92 building, 15 research is very little, 7 hours of learning speeds. The learning is where a non-trivial amount of speeds is probably going to end up going for my account. That's almost certainly the plan here. Anyways, I'm getting a little sick, so I'll probably cut this video a little bit shorter. If you want to see other times where I've spent large amounts of gems, check the cards in the end screen. They'll probably have bigger and fancier titles than the 750,000 gems I spent in this one, all right? Until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody.